Bonjour, Paul. Hello.
Hey, Cyril, how's it going?
Awesome. Thanks for having us. First of all, I need to know who you are and what you do.
So my name's Paul Kang, and I play the cello. That's my main instrument, but I also produce, make beats, make electronic music. I record and produce other groups as well. And currently I am in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I am also teaching private students and also in music academies. So yeah, a little bit of everything in the music world.
Where are you from, Paul?
So originally I'm from Utah. I was born in Utah, but my parents are from South Korea. They were studying their postgrad program here in Utah, and then they had my older sister and I here.
And there's a little question about inspiration. Who inspired you to start music? When did you start playing music? A best or first music experience?
So the first musical memory that I have is me imitating my older sister on the piano. So my sister would be practicing. She's 5 years older. So she would practice, like, for example, Minuet by Bach, right? Right? And then me as like a 5-year-old kid, I would hop on the piano after she practiced, just trying to play what she played exactly by ear. So I think I always had kind of a knack for music. But my parents encouraged me to take lessons. So for example, in kindergarten, instead of going to actual kindergarten, my mom sent me to a piano school, like a local piano academy, to spend my days there. So that was my initial musical upbringing.
Yeah.
Well, so my mom's reasoning was like, or I can already read, and it cost a bit more money to send me to kindergarten. So she was like, well, he's not really learning anything new, so why don't I just send him to piano? So,
Thank you. Thank your mom.
thank you. So that was when I was a child. And then I was born in Utah. We moved back to Korea, and then we went back to Utah when I was in in fifth grade. And then there, our elementary and the school district in Logan, Utah, they had a public orchestra program. So at the age of 10, around fifth grade, I was able to pick up the cello through the public orchestra program.
That's pretty. And you never stopped playing the cello.
And I kept on at it ever since 10 years old. Now I am 31, about to turn 32. So really long time.
How do you define the music you play today, if you can define it?
The music that's an interesting question, because as a performer, I am open to anything. So I was classically trained. I have performance degrees from universities. So in academic settings, they always teach you classical repertoire, right? And I absolutely love those. And if I have the opportunity to play in a quartet or something like that, it would be awesome. But the logistics of that in the modern day is a bit hard. So I find myself being more attracted to more contemporary settings, more improvisation oriented, more jazz, definitely. Mainly because I feel like that's where music is being innovated. Like classical music is kind of like, I feel like it's encased in a glass display where it is highly coveted and we put it on a pedestal, but that's in the context of 21st century. And how I try to always think of classical music is it was the popular music of the time. And that's why I'm trying to get more involved into the things of the present in terms of music. I think music technology is very much needed to be a well-rounded musician nowadays. So I think that also kind of explains why I'm a performer as well as a producer, recording artist, and things like that. So to answer your question, anything that I like and would like to do.
So Duke Ellington, there's good and bad music.
Exactly. So whatever really moves me, I think that's the key thing. So the genre doesn't really matter. The style really doesn't matter. What I've noticed is that music that is genuine and music that really comes from the artist's heart speaks to people. It moves people, and I think that's what I really strive to perform as a performer and also try to create as a musician.